All right, I'm gonna steal from my girl Aisha and say welcome. Actually, though, welcome listeners to this little brief video that we're putting together. This little brief podcast episode type thing we're putting together for y'all. Because maybe you are feeling like us at Two Nerds and an Actor, or like myself, where you know there is a huge DC CW event coming very soon to TVs everywhere, and you are interested in being aware, catching up with what's going on, but you, for whatever reason, have not been watching the shows. Maybe there's too many of them to keep up with, or, life happens. And so, like me, you need to find a cheat sheet. You need to find an inside source. You need to find, the drip line codes in the Matrix to figure out, the information on these characters that you have not been keeping up with except through memes. You need to find somebody who has the scouting reports, who has the 40 times, who has the vert numbers. You need to find somebody, and thankfully I have somebody in my life like that. My boy Ruff from the Daddy Fino Fast podcast, also known as Daddy Fino himself. Thank you for being here. Say hi to the people.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I want to say thank you for having me, and you've also forgot to name I'm also the Mel Kiper, okay, of the CW DC universe.
Essentially, I am saying that, yes, I am giving you that. You are the Cerebro. You are the database right now.
Yes.
All right. When it comes to Source Wall, all right, I'll make the DC reference instead.
I do appreciate that.
For stuff when it comes to CW, I reach out to you and ask you, yo, what's been going on with my boy Cisco, for example? I'll ask, and you definitely keep me up to date with that. But going into this event, this Crisis on Infinite Earths, am I correct? That's the name of this upcoming event?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right. There's some questions that I had that I want to throw at you that I figured, like I said, some of our listeners of the Two Nerds and an Actor podcast might have on their minds, so that they could go into this event feeling like more confident, with the cheat sheet in their pocket, ready to pass this final, this tuning exam.
All right.
So
let's pass these tests.
Let's go pass this test, and you bring the info and knowledge. All right. So first off, let's start off with this. What are the major plot threads that we need to be aware of going into this event that are going to be resolved or be revealed, or that are key to the whole crisis?
All right. Before I begin, all right, I'm gonna need your help. Can you give the people your famous line?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Here we go. We gotta let them know. Hashtag spoiler. Yes, this whole entire little mini episode is going to contain major spoilers. So this is your warning. Spoiler. This is strictly for folks. Yes, this is strictly for folks that want to catch up with what they need to know going into the CW's DC Crisis on Infinite Earths TV event. So, Ruff, what are those plot threads we need to know?
You don't know how long I've been wanting to say spoiler. But anyway. So I broke it down to three things, all right? So, number one, last season, okay, there was a crossover also called Elseworlds. And during this crossover, Oliver Queen made a deal with a being, a god, whatever the hell you want to call this guy, all right, named the Monitor. He made a deal with him in order to save the Flash and Supergirl. To sacrifice. Well, at the time, we didn't know what the deal was, but now that we know, it was he will sacrifice himself during the crisis to save not only Supergirl and Flash, but to save the universe and multiple universe. Okay. Number two.
Ollie made this deal with the Monitor.
Yes.
To save his friends.
Yes.
But also basically all of reality. All realities.
Exactly.
Okay. That sounds like a very important thing to keep in mind.
There you go.
Okay.
Number two. At the end of episode 1 of this current season of The Flash, the Monitor, this great being that also went to Ollie, came to the Flash and told him that you must sacrifice yourself to save the Earths and Infinite Earths and everything around us.
Okay, wait a minute. The same Monitor that Ollie cut the backdoor deal with.
Yes.
To sacrifice his life to save Flash and Supergirl and all that. He came to Flash on Flash's show.
Yes.
Central City.
Right dead in the middle.
And told him basically, you need to die?
Yep.
Okay, I don't understand. So the monitor, the dude with the anti-grav cornrows going on.
Hint.
Right, that is a hint. Yes, the anti part of that. We'll get to that later, I guess. He's cutting deals with the two main heroes here that seem to be at odds.
Well, yes. You could say.
Okay. So the shady dealings of the monitor here. Okay.
And then number 3, which is basically what you said, the major plot point is, can you trust the monitor?
Mm-hmm.
As Ali is, basically trying to figure out a way to destroy him, while Flash is accepting his fate.
So the two main heroes, the two staples of this whole CW DC universe, Flash and Ali, they are basically two sides of a coin with this deal that the monitor has made each of them that they're unaware of themselves.
I'm going
they're unaware of each other's deal.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I have not heard of either side saying that they know of each other's deal. So yes.
Okay, that's actually pretty intriguing. I did not expect that level of depth for this event.
That's what you get only on DCCW. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna see that in the movies. Okay.
No. well, that's another thing. That's another episode. All right. So basically, we talked about Ali and the Flash, Oliver and the Flash. I mean, who are you expecting to be the MVP of this crossover event?
MVP. That is funny you say MVP coming from since I am a sports guy, but I would say this. My preseason MVP, okay, it would have been Oliver because this is the last season of Arrow. Obviously, he's going to be a star in some capacity.
This is his retirement party. This is his his farewell tour.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. But I would have to say, like Lamar Jackson is dominating the NFL and taking the league by storm.
Mm-hmm.
The way he is just speeding through everything.
You see, I see what you're doing.
I have to say it's going to be the Flash and Barry Allen. Because I feel like a WrestleMania 18 WWE, for those that don't know what WrestleMania is, whatever rock you've been living under. But anyway, when The Rock fought Hulk Hogan and defeated Hulk Hogan, the immortal Hulk Hogan, okay? Let's just forget about the negatives about him, okay? But anyway, when he defeated him and the torch was passed to The Rock, I see something similar occurring in the DC CW universe. And I see the Flash getting past the torch and leading the way for whatever time happens after this crossover.
So basically you see the MVP being Barry Allen, the Flash, everybody's favorite speedster, stepping up, accepting, or snatching the torch from Ali and the Arrow series.
Yes.
And running away with it. So that's your expected MVP. Okay, so that's somebody definitely we'll be looking out for. If Ali doesn't, drop 60 in his last game like a Kobe, you know what I'm saying?
You never know. That is possible.
Yeah, he might have 60 arrows in the quiver, you know what I'm saying? Just let him go, let him loose.
Hey.
It depends if the monitor is more Jalen Rose than Derrick Rose, you know what I mean? You see, I got the deep cuts too. I got them too. All right,
let's go.
Motherfuckers be sleeping on my sports references, but anyway.
Exactly.
All right. So all right, you're talking about the stars. You're talking about the tent poles, the columns, the pillars of the CW TV series, the DC TV series. But who are the bench players? Who's somebody who we could see as a 6-man or woman, step up in this Crisis on Infinite Earths to not steal some spotlight, but play an important role, because all these main heroes that we're talking about have their little cliques and entourages and teams, their mystery machine fucking van crew.
I got you.
Who can you see stepping up?
Well, look, This is a very hard question, to be honest with you. It would take me time to really, really come up with a complete answer. But because this is a quick fire, I got to come off with one off the top of the dome. Who's going to be the Lou Will of this situation? Okay? I have no choice but to go to the one man. And I'm glad you said Spoiler earlier in the day because this is definitely going to be not only a prediction, but in my opinion, is going to be a spoiler. Cisco Ramon is going to be the sixth man of the year. Cisco Ramon, in my opinion, and like I said, this is not a prediction. This is a spoiler, all right? I think he is going to sacrifice himself to save the Flash.
Gasp. Wait a minute. For folks that have listened to Two Nerds and an Actor, they know the vibes. They know that we fucks with Cisco Ramon. Hey. You're telling me
yes,
that you predict Cisco is going to be a key bench player, a key role player by way of sacrificing his life?
He is going to throw in the towel, and he's going to forcibly do it. No, this won't be an MJF moment for those AEW fans out there.
Oh my God! Now you're going into real deep because Aisha's not even going to understand half of this, and Francis is going to be mad and happy that we're saying some of this. Let's keep this for the layman, you know.
Look, but for the people that don't understand what I mean, he is going to sacrifice himself. And let me get serious here because Two Nerds and an Actor is not the only people that love Cisco Ramon. Cisco Ramon is like a brother to me.
He's like, you were Star Labs interns with him? You were lab partners with Cisco?
I've seen him grow to become such a great superhero, genius brother. And just for me to say this, it hurts, man. It really does. But I just feel this is going to happen. It's been building the way this season has gone. I just feel like this is what's going to happen.
Damn. I mean, in the business, we call those death flags when you see these little moments in a hero's journey, on a character's journey where you feel like just death is imminent, death is coming because either they are no longer fitting into the parameters of the story within the narrative, or their death needs to serve a purpose as a launching point for other plot lines or other characters to react to it. So you're saying Cisco is going to be that person? Wow.
I'll just say this. Barry Allen has defeated the Reverse Flash before. And I'll just say this. It's hard to put into words, but he's faced the Reverse Flash and he's won. But has he really won? Does he need that extra boost to beat Reverse Flash for the last time? I think he gets that boost.
You know, the Speed Force. The Speed Force has always been a tug of war between who controls most of it and who doesn't. I think I see what you're saying. Wow. So death flags for one fan favorite, Cisco Ramon. Yeah. Now, with the possibility of saying goodbye to some characters, this crossover has gotten a lot of attention because of the potential hellos that we could make on the screen once again. For hello,
it's me.
Is it me you're looking for? Yeah. Oh, I'm not hitting notes. I'm sick. I'm caught in fall weather. I promise I have a better singing voice than this. But anyway, let me get off the ceiling. Basically, what you're saying is, Mike, myself, quoting myself, there's a lot of people getting attention for this because we know there are cameos of past depictions of similar characters from other DC-related TV series or even movies in some cases, going to appear during this latest event. So what are the cameos? What are like one or two cameos that you're looking forward to the most during this 5-episode Crisis on Infinite Earths series?
Well, you say past, like, what if it's our present?
Oh.
Just confused you. I know. Anyway, I confused myself. But anyway, to answer your question, you know what, man? I would have to say, and I hate I hate this character. I really do. I hate this character with such a passion. But the one that I am for sure excited to actually see, though, is Brandon Routh's Superman from Superman Returns.
Yes, Brandon Routh, who plays the Atom.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I'm actually excited to see that only for one reason. And I want to see if he can make me like Superman kind of again. When I was younger, I liked Superman. And then I learned to hate him. Brandon Routh has always been a favorite of mine when he was on the Arrow. When he was on Arrow and now Legends of Tomorrow, he grew on me. So I'm going to give him the chance to, I guess, redeem himself, because I don't know if he got a real fair shake at the first time being Superman. Maybe he'll get a second chance to just show us why Superman is that great.
So Brandon Routh putting on the blue and red, the different blue and red, because Adam wears blue and red too, but putting on the blue and red and yellow. Well, actually, no, it's not yellow on this costume. It's black, right? Because he's playing a very specific Superman.
Kingdom Come.
He's playing the Kingdom Come Superman. So he is playing, for folks that are not familiar with the comic book series Kingdom Come, he's playing an older Superman who, I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen in this event, but he gets his ass kicked by Shazam for a little bit in that Alex Ross illustrated series, which I highly recommend.
He is older. I can confirm he is an older Superman.
Yeah, because that Superman, one of the most, besides his black and red huge symbol that he has for the S on his chest, he's also known most distinctly for his little white streaks, in his hair to show that, even a Kryptonian can age.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, he got like the...
I do have a quick question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I am curious, who are you interested in seeing, since,
What cameo am I most interested in seeing? I mean,
I'm curious.
There are a lot of rumored ones, and for folks that listen to Two Nerds, we've covered the fact that Michael Rosenbaum, who played Lex Luthor on Smallville. Nah, he's Rosenbaum. But anyway, I mean, it was mishandled of that situation. Very much like Kaepernick and the NFL. Anyway, no, I'm not going to get into it. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they came at him sloppy with the whole offer. It was not well done. But anyway, I know that he has said he's not in it. But I'm going to tell you right now, if he were to show up, he would steal the show for me, because I think he was the best live-action Lex Luthor we ever had. Honestly, he was that good on Smallville. Yeah. He would be my number one. But you know what? I'm going to throw one that we know for certain is in it. Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy I heard that he's getting to play Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
I don't know if he'll get to don a cape and cowl because he's kind of on the older side, but he gets to portray Batman. He gets to be him in live action for the first time after voicing him in the animated series and video games and everything like that for, the past 25, 30 years.
That would be interesting to see, but I honestly don't care to see him. I just want to hear him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We know him. We know him mostly for that iconic voice.
He could walk by, and I'll be like, "Oh, who that?"
Yeah, it could be a voicemail, right? It could be a voicemail message he leaves to Ollie on the in the quiver in the whatever he calls his secret base.
Yeah. I don't care.
It could basically be that. It could be him FaceTiming fucking.
Batwoman, what is up?
Batwoman, whatever. Yeah. Something. Yeah, I'm just hyped for that. I think that's the cameo I'm most looking forward to. So basically, we have these basics down. When are these episodes airing so that folks could, set their calendars, people don't use TiVos anymore. But anyway, so they could figure out when they're going to go on their Fire Sticks and illegally stream this.
Wow. Okay. First off, but no. So the crossover starts December 8th, Sunday, December 8th. Mm-hmm. It will start on Supergirl and her time slot. Just like previous crossovers, it goes on during other shows' time slots. So it will start December 8th, Sunday, with Supergirl. December 9th, which is a Monday, with Batwoman. I'm sorry, I'm used to saying Batgirl. Whatever.
Nah,
Anyway,
that's a whole different character, but I feel you. Anyway,
yeah,
Batwoman.
Batwoman. Okay, and then December 10th, it will be on The Flash, and then we get a month off because we gotta end the new year on a great note somehow. All right, and then when it comes back in January 14th, after our high.
They take that mid-season break. That's that mid-season break that a lot of series take.
Then we coming off the high of a new year, made it 2020. Ha ha ha. Okay, we have to come back to Earth. We don't know which Earth, but we come back.
We don't know which Earth.
And on January 14th, Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow will show the last 2 episodes, and that's the air dates, man.
And Arrow, to be clear, Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow, those air on the same night, right?
Right.
So
yes.
basically, we get a month in between the event, but it ends with basically almost a 2-hour finale to it.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a 5-hour total. A total of 5 hours of content.
Roughly, yeah. That's pretty impressive. I gotta say that is pretty impressive. That
it's one of the most amazing feats I've ever seen on television. Definitely when you're incorporating so much content.
It's TV's end game. Well, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
At least for now, because who knows what Disney's gonna end up doing with Disney Plus and their Marvel series.
Oh, God.
But all right, well, basically, I feel like I'm caught up. I think I have enough in the bag that I could get a 65 on this exam. But you know what, though?
Well, damn. Okay, well.
No, I'm saying I was starting from zero. Okay, I was in the negative zone. Trust me.
Okay, well, I
now I have enough. Yeah, yo, 65 in this environment, that gives me a passing grade. That's what I was looking for. The rest, that's enough for me to.
I wish that was the grades in my day. Shoot.
65. Nah, but for real, it's enough for me to feel like, all right, whereas before I felt I was going to fail, now I have the basics and I could bullshit my way to an 80. You know what I'm saying? I'll get there.
Yeah. I guess you could just circle C a couple more times. You good.
That's right. There you go. You got it. All right. So, don't worry. I won't fail this test. I won't fail this city. So I appreciate you coming on. I won't. I appreciate you coming on, giving us the knowledge on the C-Dub shows, what to look out for. And before we say goodbye to our listeners, why don't you let them know where they can hear more from Daddy Fino, Daddy Fino Flash Podcast?
Well, like you said, I am Daddy Fino. I'm from the Daddy Fino Flash Podcast. It's just me, myself, and I. You could catch me on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, all that good stuff. I'm a sports-dedicated podcast. I talk all sports, give rankings, stuff like that, give my own taste on it. And, I hope you guys enjoy. I have great guests. I've had Mike Santana up there. I'm hoping to get France and Aisha one day. But until then, I just hope you guys check me out. Oh, and also follow me on Instagram, Daddy Fino Bay Bay. Yo, I got to get that out. You know what I'm saying?
you got to get the plugs out.
Hey.
We'll definitely put links below to places that folks can follow you and listen to your podcast as well. Again, thank you for coming through. Appreciate you, Ruff. And folks, I hope this helps to get you prepared for the CWDC crossover event, Crisis on Infinite Earths. That'll be hitting televisions very soon. Thank you for listening. This is Mike Santana, a.k.a. Dark Slim from Two Nerds and an Actor, and we are out.